Is this you? Oh, see? You're fine now, aren't you? Oh, excuse me. You're very soft-spoken.
Thank you very much.
Is everything fine? Anything else I can get you?
No, I think that's just fine.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay, then that's it? Well, that's very expensive. I wouldn't pay that if I were you. Oh, my. Well, eat up.
Have you ever actually had to work as a waitress?
No, I have not seriously ever worked as a waitress.
You're probably the only actress in the whole world that never had to wait on tables at some point in her career.
I had to, but I chose not to because I was too scared of it. I worked in clericals and in sales.
Did you like that?
No, I didn't like any of it. I wanted to be an actress, but it was a way to make a living while I was auditioning, you know?
I know.
How do you feel about waitresses now that you've worked in this role for a while?
I have inordinate respect for them. It's a very difficult job, and they're required to do much more than simply serve food, you know. They have to be listeners, and they have to be beautiful and cute and charming and bright. They have to be... A lot is asked of waitresses, and they're on their feet all day long, and we rehearse of this show on our feet all day long, so we have some sympathy with how that feels. Your legs get really tired. So I have a physical sympathy with the job, as well as an emotional one. It's very difficult work, and I hope that we've brought some dignity to the job of being a waitress on television, you know. Used to be said...
In her TV role, Alice dreams of going to California to become a singer. But it is the relationships among the characters that make the show tops in the ratings.
Do you think that Alice will ever get to California and become a star?
I'll tell you, I asked that the first year, before we put the series on the air, I asked that of a CBS executive, and he said he didn't think that, you know, she'd ever make it to Hollywood, but he's no longer at CBS. It's true.
And right about then, we lost our star to the hungry demands of lunchtime patrons. And then it was time for Linda to leave, but not before the odd coffee shop waitresses presented their celebrity colleague with a cake. The waitresses told us they identified with Alice. Linda obviously identified with them. On her visit to Washington, the finale came that evening with an award from the National Commission on Working Men and a grateful acceptance speech.
What this feels like is a gift to me, and it reminds me that one of my first responsibilities when I took the role of Alice, and my first commitments, was that knowing how valuable, how powerful the medium of television is, that I had the responsibility, and that indeed we could reach out to those of you out there and say, hello, you're not alone. If I can do it, you can do it. I feel that responsibility more today for this. Thank you very, very much.
How long can the Alice show go on?
I hope it goes on for the limit. I love doing it. I have an ace boss, and I'm real glad to be here at Mel's Diner.